Oh, you're recording. Wow, that's cool. Come, you have to shake my hand. You have to shake hands. Okay.
Just went to the toilet, no shake your hand.
You don't say that.
Good evening, President, Toastmasters, and my friends. My title of the speech is one suspense, which I will tell at the end of my speech. Okay, apart from my missing mask and sunglasses, how do I look today?
Hollywood star.
Okay, how if I have 2 horns, 1 tail, and a very scary voice, and a weapon of fire in my hand, my dark black attire, how would I look?
Better still.
Better.
Would I look like this demon or this evil?
Evil, yeah.
Evil? Okay, how if the horns have gone? Instead, I have one crown. No more tail. The weapon of fire became a cool water weapon. And my voice becomes gentle. And the dark black attire becomes something white, divine or heavenly.
Oh.
So now how would I look? Would I look heavenly like this?
Wow.
Would I look like this? Roman god of Zeus or Poseidon? Of course not, but just tell yes. So, in a minute of time, you have been telling me a man, a devil, and a god. Actually, who am I? So, what makes you think I'm a man or a devil or a god? Is it that the accessories I use? Is it that the accessories I use or the way you all think or we think? Okay, the horn is not an evil thing. A cow has a horn. For Indians, a cow is an holy god. Reindeer has a horn. Santa Claus favorite. Santa Claus loves reindeer. If horn is an evil thing, Santa Claus wouldn't have chosen a reindeer. He would have rather chosen a horse. He would have gone in a horse, jingle bells, like that. But he still chose a reindeer. Horn is not an evil thing. The tail is also not an evil. Dark black attire does it mean is an evil thing. If that's the case, there are a few devils sitting over here already. And white does it mean angelic. I'm not God anyway, and there are no angels and gods also sitting here. We are all just humans. So the color is just the color is just one color. Okay, did my scary voice or my fierce voice made you think I'm an evil? No. Friends, you should know that most of the ghost movies of any languages, the ghost has a sweet voice. Haven't you seen a ghost telling? So the voice got nothing to do with that. Then what's wrong? Or did my scary fire weapon make me an evil? Man's very first invention in this world is the fire, apart from inventing how to make babies. So, without the fire, nothing can be done in this world. If you could tell me one item made by men in this room without the help of fire, I will give you this $50. There is nothing without the help of fire. Everything needs fire. Fire is such a good thing and not an evil thing. Or just because this water looks cool and humble, it is a good thing? Don't forget the millions of lives the water have taken to the forms of floods and tsunamis. Water is not good or bad anyway. So, what's wrong actually? The way we see things, most part of our life we have been living by seeing things from the negative part of view. We are more pessimists than optimists. We cannot blame ourselves because we are brought up in that way right from our nursery garden. They teach us London Bridge is falling down. Then they teach us Jack and Jill went up the hill and Jack came falling down. Humpty Dumpty sat on a fall, falling down. All full of pessimist thought in a nursery school itself. So that's the way they have brought us how to see things negative, more pessimist. Okay, enough of the show. Let me tell you one true German story. A German atheist teacher who don't believe in God. He tells to his student, okay, everything in this world was created by God. God created you, God created me, God created your parents, everything. He created the good people, He created the good things. He also created the bad things. He created the evil things. So God is evil. And one cute, humble student stood up. He said, the teacher, does darkness exist? The teacher, of course, you go out. When there is no sun, it is dark. Darkness do exist. You switch off the room light, the room gets dark. Darkness exists. Then the boy said, so teacher, does coldness exist? Yes, you go out, it's freezing cold, it's winter, coldness do exist. You off the room heater, the room gets cold, coldness do exist. And that boy gives a humble and polite explanation. Darkness doesn't exist. Darkness is a state in the absence of light. when there is no sun, the light, the night is dark. If you switch off the room light, the room gets dark. So light exists, darkness doesn't exist. They're same. For coldness doesn't exist, but heat exists. When there is sun, the temperature is hot, heat exists. When the heater is switched off, there is no heat, then the room gets cold. Heat exists and the coldness doesn't exist. They're same. When God is not present in our heart, we become evil. When the place surrounding us, there is no God, it is evil. God exists, evil doesn't exist. That boy had an optimist thought towards life. He saw everything in a positive way. He was not one pessimist. And he went up achieving so many things in his life. If I start telling everything which he achieved in his life, I'll be running short of time. Any guess who the small boy is?
Einstein.
Sir Albert Einstein. We know all the achievements he have done because of just one quality. He was an optimist. He saw everything in the positive way. Okay.
Wow.
Sorry, I just take one thing from me. Okay, what is this?
Wow.
It's a minus. It's one negative sign. It's all the pessimist quality we have. All our negative thoughts towards life. And what is this? Another minus, another negativeness. And what is this? It becomes positive. It's a plus. It becomes positive. We can turn all the minus and negative into positive just by the way we think, just by the way we handle, just by the way we see things. So my title is nothing great. It's just a normal thing which I wanted to practice on everyday life. Okay. Think positive.
No.
Be positive.
No.
Live positive. Thank you, man.
Finish already?
Yeah.